Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to talk about Facebook ads and how to do them the right way. Okay, now this is something I get emails about every single day, and Facebook ads can be really complicated. Now I've done videos about Facebook ads and how to deal with the audience from Facebook ads because I'm not going to talk about it in this video, but the audience that comes from Facebook ads is very different. You know, the engagement level is different. You need to do different stuff to deal with it and everything. I've talked about it in other videos, and also on my YouTube on my courses. So if you want to learn more about that stuff, check out the Gold Masterclass. But today I'm going to talk about something very specific that everyone is having issues, and that is the targeting part. So there's a lot of things to talk about when it comes to Facebook ads. I can make like 10 hours worth of training about Facebook ads, which I have actually. It's inside University, but in this video I will focus on something really simple yet very important, and that is targeting. How to choose the target correctly, how to target your audiences correctly. So let's go over it. So what I want to do is, first of all, I want to kind of draw something here to explain it a little bit, and then we're going to go to my computer. I'm going to do a couple of examples for you so you see exactly how it's done. All right, now keep in mind that you, like, for your audience, for your product, for your funnel, whatever you're advertising on Facebook, you got to do your own research. You have to spend your time. That's like the most important part. You gotta spend enough time to just figure out the perfect audience. And I'm trying to do, like, with the example that I'm going to show you, I'm trying to do it like right in front of you as fast as possible, so it's not going to be the most accurate one, keep in mind, but I'm just going to do my best to explain how I do the targeting. But yeah, it's a good place to start. So first of all, when you target people on Facebook, you need to narrow your audience down as much as possible. The first step before you even do that is to understand your audience. So first of all, you want to understand, okay, your audience. Now there are a couple of ways to do that. You could, if you're promoting an affiliate product, you could check out the affiliate section. Sometimes they have information on who to target, what kind of people you should target and everything. Or you can actually research. There's a lot of different ways to research. You can use websites like similarweb.com and other stuff to really research on the audience, research on related websites, basically, to see what kind of ages, what kind of genders, what kind of people, like education level wise, what countries, what states, all that stuff. So you could learn a lot that way. So understanding your audience is the #1 thing, and if you don't do that, you can't just go to Facebook and expect to get the perfect audience on the first try. Okay, that's very important. That's like the pre-research, like the research phase of it, and you can do it using Facebook's Audience Insight tool, which I'm going to show you, and also you could do it your own way. As I explained, there's a lot of ways to get data. Okay. So after that, you need to do the targeting. Now the targeting is the important part also. Obviously that's important too, but the targeting is where you do the job, do the work. Now you need to get as narrow as possible on Facebook. I'll show you when we get to my computer, but for example, what you want to do is you want to have 3 different audiences. Okay, so on Facebook you want to make sure that you narrow your audience as much as possible. So you basically target people who are in this area. So this is going to be the interest level, like interest group #1, interest group #2, interest group #3, and you choose 3 things that collide with each other. That's going to be your perfect audience. All right. And I'm sure some of you might know this, but in case if you didn't know, there's a way to do this on Facebook, which I'll show you in a minute. All right, so let's go to my computer. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the research phase and also this audience selection section. All right, so let's go over there. All right, guys, so I'm going to start by giving you some examples of how do you actually narrow down your target, your advertising and everything, so you get a good idea of how it works. Now, again, I'm not going to go through the process. For example, this is a campaign that is not running right now. and just turn it off. And I just want to show you like how do you actually narrow down. So when this is the ad group level, if you take a look, this is the ad group level, and this is where you where you select the audience. That's where you narrow down your target. Now before we get into this, I want to talk about audience insights. Now this is a tool, like if you go up here, you can actually, there you go, you can actually choose audience insights. There you go. Like it depends, you know, based on how often you click on these things, they move it around to just make it easier. So yeah. Audience insight, when you go to this page, you like, if you want to do full research, you can click everyone on Facebook and start researching. Okay, so this is really interesting. It gives you a lot of good information on people, their interests, and you can just research them more as you learn more about them. Okay, so for example, let's say I want to promote a dating product on ClickBank, right? So let's say that's my goal. I want to promote a dating product on ClickBank. So how do I do this? I start by, like, if I know the product very well, if I know the niche very well, so it's not necessary obviously, but if I don't, I start doing some research here. So for example, I'll put the location as US, okay? And so I want, let's say I want this to, if I want to advertise this product to anyone above 25, and let's say this is a dating product for men, so I just want to select men obviously, and then we start talking. So we start selecting interests and everything, occupation, connections, and everything. So for example, relationship status, single, right? Because it's a dating product. So the first thing you're gonna notice is this. So take a look. 54% of the audience, at least on Facebook, is 25 to 34. So if I want to do advertising, I would just say, okay, I'll just do the age range here, like 25 to 34. You know, that's a lot easier. Or maybe it's just because I don't have the right audience here. Yeah, so most of the people are here now because we were not selecting this, but most of the people are right here. See, that is already giving us information. So yeah, that's that. I'll just go back to 25. Now, one of the reasons I don't advertise too much to anyone under 25 is because you're selling something, and usually people over 24, like 23, 24, tend to buy things more than anyone else. So that is the thinking behind it. And this is coming from my own experience as well, like customers that we get in our own company and everything. So yeah, that's why I just try to stay above 24. Anyway, so that's that. Now we can actually get into more details. For example, we could just say connections. We could go on Facebook, like find pages, like pages about dating and everything, and then we could just factor that in. Okay, so let's say interest, online dating service. So yeah, now this is gonna narrow it down really, like, a lot, but take a look. So it again give us more information, like job title, you know, what kind of jobs they're in, page likes, like what kind of pages they're into. That's interesting. Car ID is a car related, like it's a website where you buy cars, like car parts actually. But yeah, take a look. So again, you can just learn a lot of interesting stuff from these pages and everything. So there's a ton of, like, you could spend hours on this thing to just learn more and more. Okay, so I could like narrow this down. I could say people who like car ID. And not here, actually. We can do it like right here. Yeah, again guys, you can just learn a lot of cool stuff from this. So let's go back here. Online dating, not that. Online dating. So again, I'm just kind of doing it right in front of you. So yeah, again, it just gives you some good information. Now after that, you can look at a lot of other stuff like locations based on the country, obviously, and then activity, like what kind of stuff, like how they're actually engaged, how well they're engaged. So if you take a look, ads selected, ads clicked, it's pretty good. It means that it's very, the engagement rate is pretty nice. Device users, desktop only. Like you could select dating apps, right? Like Tinder, right? Or all other stuff. So yeah, anyway, so we'll get it. So this is how you learn more about the audience. You can actually save the audience right there if you want. So now let's get in there. So let's start with dating. So I want to, like, for example, select men only, right? Anyone from 25 above. Just like that. Okay, anyway. Now for we want to, first of all, obviously we're going to select single. So that's the relationship status. And then you want to click narrow audience and add more stuff. Okay, so the first thing, something that I always add is engaged shoppers. This is very important because this helps you to get people who are really willing to invest money. Okay, it's very important. Narrow further, you could go like with dating apps or other stuff like Tinder, or you could actually narrow them based on income if you want, like all that stuff. What are the other dating apps? I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. So you get the point, guys. You get the point. So this is basically, like, as you see, it's a really small audience. So it's pretty narrow, as you see. All right, so let's do another example to just kind of show you what you can do with this. Like, let's say you want to sell a weight loss product. Okay, so weight loss product, again, I'm gonna do, like, this case we're gonna target women. Okay, so US, same thing. Demographics, so I'm gonna start with basics, like weight loss. It's pretty basic stuff. Where's, like, the main weight loss wellness? There you go. Anyway, so yeah, so that's that, right? So that's the first, and then we're gonna narrow it down even more to say, again, engaged shoppers. And next, you want to narrow it even further and say, maybe we could add, like, let's say I'm selling a weight loss product that is like maybe a pill, okay, on the page, like a fat loss burn or whatever, like something like that. So you could go after famous, well-known like companies that produce, like, sell these things, like maybe Herbalife or something like that. Again, you just want to, you know, do the research on that. Herbalife, yeah. So you guys, as you see, this is a pretty narrow audience, like 770,000 people. It's pretty narrow. Again, weight loss, interested in that. They're engaged shoppers and they're interested in Herbalife. Now, Herbalife doesn't only sell like weight loss related stuff, but yeah, it's a nutrition company. Like, let's do more research. Like, let's say nutrition companies. Again, you can just do like a Google search and find a bunch of companies. All right, so yeah, something like this, guys. This is how I actually narrow down audiences and everything. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you got some value from it. If you did, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and also leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this video, or if you want me to make videos about other subjects or other advertising platforms or anything like that. Just leave a comment. Let me know what you think about it, and if you have any questions, I'll answer your questions in the comment section. All right, so to close this video, if you want to learn more, if you want to learn this the right way, if you're starting your online business, you're trying to get these stuff, learn these things, just get them down the right way. I have a program. You can check it out. I'm going to put the link in the description. Check it out for yourself. That program is going to teach you all these things in detail. And I think that when it comes to making money online, no matter what you're doing, no matter what kind of business you're trying to build, there are multiple ways to promote a product, and you need to choose the right strategy based on the product itself, the niche basically. So that's what we talk about inside Gold Masterclass. So check it out. I'm going to leave a link in the description. It's a great program. It teaches all these like Facebook stuff in detail as well. All right, so, and there's another link that's going to take you to my coaching program. So if you're like extremely confused and you don't know where to start, you can actually talk to one of my coaches. We have dozens of coaches in the university, so you can talk to one of them and choose the right strategy based on you, like your goals, your what you want to achieve and all that stuff, like, or based on how much money you can invest in your business and everything. So they're going to help you to find the right strategy. There's another link in there as well, so you can check it out. So thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have any questions, and if not, I'll see you later on. I'll see you in university, and I'll see you in the next video as well.